Hi, I'm Lou Kren, Senior Editor of Metal Forming Magazine with the Precision Metal Forming Association, and this is our 4 on the Floor segment at FABTECH 2022 in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here with Gunnar Gossard, Director of Sales for BLM Group, to learn a little more about the metal forming and fabricating industry and a little more about BLM Group. Hi, Gunnar.
Hi, Lou. Thanks for being here.
Sure, glad to be here. And maybe if we could start, if you could talk a little bit about the current state of the market here in Q4 and what do you see coming in 2023 early on?
Absolutely. It's been the common question for us at FABTECH and our meeting this morning to talk about from the sales team what they're hearing, what their customers are saying. Based on the sales activity and the orders that are closing, the end of the year is finishing off kind of like it started. It's been very consistent, very strong. You know, you look historically, Q3, Q4 within the metal fab industry are 2 of our biggest quarters of the year, and this year's been no different. Looking into 2023, I've had a couple conversations with customers, and their word was optimistically cautious. They're optimistic that it's going to continue. They haven't seen things slow down, but trying to get that true feel as to where it is. One of the things that's maybe clouding that is, you know, as lead times continue to extend with still some supply chain issues, you know, it's hard to say, you know, we're used to being able to deliver machines within 3-4 months. You know, when it starts to get that 6-8 month time frame, it creates a little bit of cloud, right? They have business today. Is that business going to still be there in 6 to 8 months, and that need for those machines? So far, it very much is. There seems to be enough work coming back in. People are ramping up with new opportunities, new jobs that as we look into 2023, we feel that it's going to be very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and with that in mind, I'd like to probe that a little further with these market conditions and the adoption of your technology, how these conditions affect that.
You know, we were talking before we started here in this conversation about what is changing, what it is, in automation. As we came through COVID, as coming out of that, and the people availability being reduced, it drove people to look for new ways to optimize and still keep the production at the levels they want. We had situations where people were unable to find workers for the second, third shift, so they would have to come in and they're buying another piece of equipment to run on first shift because that's when they could have people. So with that, the change becomes, okay, how do we automate this? We've got the capacity on this machine. Now how can we keep that running in that second and third shift? And so as you go through the show, you look at the videos, look at the conversations we're doing. For us, we're super excited about on our tube laser automation, a warehouse automation system to feed to it. You know, the flat sheet market has been using that automation for a long time, and that continues to expand and grow. Now we're adding it into the laser tube, into the tube bending, into the press brakes in the near future. So the automation is becoming a key component to the standard equipment that's sold today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Certainly impressive technology. And if you could discuss a little bit about evolution of aftermarket.
Yes.
What you have going in terms of aftermarket support as well as operator training.
Yes, that's a great question. One of the things that we're seeing more and more, and it probably been exemplified or increased since COVID, is our customers struggle to find people as well. So that expertise of how these machines operate and the fine tuning of the capabilities of it, they're coming to us and asking for us to be that resource, to come on their site and be a regular preventative maintenance program, to be there every 2 months, every month, whatever it might be, depending on the requirements. You know, whereas before they maybe had a staff that could handle some of that maintenance things. Well, as things change, they're saying, hey, we're struggling to find people. We need your expertise, which is an exciting opportunity because we feel that we can continue to build their knowledge in the machines as well as increase their productivity. Training is another thing. I mean, and there's been the good thing about COVID, it also opened up everybody's abilities to do remote training, to do remote learning type of things, and not be afraid of it. It kind of pushed that along further, so that becomes a tool not only for their customers but also for us to be able to reach out and make sure that they're getting the adequate training and the expertise to optimize their productivity.
Oh, great. And lastly, latest and greatest, can we
Yeah.
talk a little bit about your latest technology and
Yeah,
what you
absolutely.
want people to know?
Yeah, so here at FABTECH, we're excited to introduce our, back over the right-hand shoulder there is our LS7, our newest flat sheet laser that we added to our product line with our existing LS5 side of things. We get into our laser tube, the ability to do an insertion, not only laser cutting, but do a PEM insertion on it, so people can do multi-processes in one setup. And the continuation on the tube bending side of streamlining and adding that automation levels to it to build it up for the loading that we see in the back here. So those are some of the things that we're highlighting here and the things that people are asking for from our customers.
Great, a lot going on in your booth, a lot of exciting stuff, and it's great to talk to you today, and best of luck here at the show.
Yeah, thanks, Lou. Appreciate it.